Hi Light It Uppers, it's Neve and welcome to task number 4 of the Going Public Challenge. Now before we get into today's task, I do have a few pieces of housekeeping. First, I want to say thank you guys so much for how bravely and authentically you showed up in week 1. I know week 1 is kind of scary. We're all kind of new to each other and getting to know each other and sharing our fears and sharing our business structures, which may or may not even be there yet, and getting to know each other. It's quite scary and intense, and I really appreciate how much everyone showed up. And I promise that now that we know each other a little bit better, it does get easier and easier, very much like the 30-day challenge if you went through that. I also wanted to very quickly share with you what our sort of weekly aims are within this Going Public Challenge so that you can, I know a few of you have been asking, well, are we going to do this? Are we going to do that? And I want to just sort of ease everyone and realize that we are going to cover pretty much everything that we can within the scope of this challenge. So week number 1 was very much about assessing where we are. Week number 2 here is going to be about what we're saying and who we're saying it to. Week number 3 is going to be about creating a happy home for our videos. So optimizing our YouTube channels and our Facebook fan pages, making those a really great space to be sharing our videos from. And week number 4 is going to be about creating that pathway from connection videos through to customer and the overall plan to make that happen. Okay, so we're doing this in a really clear order so that each one follows from the last, and at the end we have our plan, and we also can just begin to create those connection videos regularly, and they will have a purpose within our business. Okay, so that was a lot. So let's get to task number 4. This is a really great task in terms of looking at what it is that we're actually saying to our audience. Okay, so now that we have looked at what's our main income stream, and we're just going to start with that. If you're planning on adding income streams, you can absolutely adjust this later, but I always find it best to just work with what we have right now. So I want you to look at your main income stream and pick up two or three topics, big broad topics that very naturally can lead into your business, that kind of make contextual sense within your business. The audience for your business wants to know these few things. Okay, so if you're like, I really don't know topics, just think really broad and wide. And if your topics, and if you know your kind of your topics are a little bit more specific, then that's fine as well. So these are the overall topics that we're going to be creating multiple videos within. This is also going to help us when we come to optimizing our YouTube channel. Okay, so 2 to 3 main topics that naturally lead into your business, and 1 or maximum 2 topics that have nothing to do with your business, but you enjoy and you really love talking about. Now, having these additional topics will help make sure that we're not just always talking business, that we're allowing people to get to know us as, complete human beings, right? So if this is hard for you, just broaden, just keep it really broad, and then you can get a little more specific as it unfolds. You'll find that this you start with some main topics, and then as you start recording videos, it will become clearer to you what you're really interested in saying. Okay? So for me, and also just keep it really simple. You don't have to dig in and explain each topic, because otherwise we're going to have really long videos, and I already have a long video today. Okay, so for me, my 3 main topics that lead into my business are marketing. I like to talk about non-manipulative or connection marketing in particular, so that's like how I get it specific, but overall it's marketing. I also like to talk about mindset. More specifically in mindset, I like to talk very specifically about self-discovery, learning more about ourselves and what works for us and how we implement that within our businesses. And number 3, I like to talk about the online economy, how stuff works, the big picture, what's happening, future trends. So I really love those 3 topics: marketing, mindset, and the online economy. So that's my business topics. And then in terms of my fun topics, well, Most particularly, my favorite fun topic is neuroscience. I love talking about neuroscience and habit creation and how our brain works and kind of harnessing that, how to understand it and have it work for us a little bit better. I am not by any means a neuroscientist. I am a hobbyist. I read a ton of books on the topic, but I love learning more and looking at, okay, how can I implement this cool new thing that I learned and then sharing it with others as well. So those are my topics. I'm really looking forward to hearing your topics. So 3 broad topics that very easily lead into your business, and 1 or 2 topics that you like to talk about just as a human for fun. Okay, so don't forget eye contact with the lens, face lit, heart open, and share with us the 2 or 3 topics that lead into your business and the 1 topic that you want to talk about for fun. Can't wait to see your videos today.